Thursday night baseball on the show as we come to you from Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Mantle continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Dave Steen gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Brett Gardner now. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. First offering on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Settling in now, Mickey Mantle. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Carter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he lays off the pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fastball call, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, John Olerud. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Don Mattingly. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Don Mattingly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Popped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Steen has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher: walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, David Rosario. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 24 home runs and 76 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bichette is under it, no problem, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in, Jorge Posada, a couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I can feel the breeze all the way up here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Stepping in now, Greg Nellis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 27 homers, and 63 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Digging in to try it again, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
0-1. Here's the pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is flared right back over the mound. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees 4, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, George Bell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. In there, strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jesse Barfield.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jesse Barfield, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. first pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mantle on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Biggio has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And there's a base hit on the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
In now, Don Mattingly, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bell is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, CANO.
Stepping up to the plate, CANO, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. So stepping in, Gabriel Moreno. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Gabriel Moreno.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a ball.
1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Hit hard. Foul. Grounded weakly to the left. To his left, Nellis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. At the plate, David Rosario will lead it off for the Yankees with Jorge Posada set to follow on deck.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bell has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Greg Nellis.
So digging in now, Greg Nellis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're...
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
So coming to the plate, John Olerud. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Olerud, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have got him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch or this hitter's got to put something in play because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this AB.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Coming to the plate now, George Bell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Joe Carter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Carter makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner will start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Barfield racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is in there. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Al Leiter enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 28, Al Leiter.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Looking at his career totals, Judge hits a little over the 270 mark.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Leiter playing here in his age 26 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here's the 2-0. A shot down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
In now, Don Mattingly. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Jesse Barfield, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Striding into the box, Gabriel Moreno. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Popped him up. Nellis over to his right. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front 5-0. So striding in, Robinson Cano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. He pulls this one into right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box now, David Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Barfield is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jorge Posada comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Into the box, Greg Nellis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Derek Jeter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
Go, shut him down.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Drilled on the ground is short. Jeter is there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Dylan Betances comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, John Olerud fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Betances playing here in his age 31 season. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Carlos Delgado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bichette at second. Guerrero at first. One gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No hits to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Betances sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a pop-up now. Posada over to his left, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mickey Mantle. Here comes the first pitch.
Swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner and fouled, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
The 0-2 home. Push to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate, Don Mattingly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at third. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits. No errors. And a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Yankees 6. The Jays nothing. The inning, Joe Carter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Jesse Barfield, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Gabriel Moreno. And that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's in the dirt. right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up.
Robinson Cano.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Line toward the gap in left center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in now, David Rosario, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And with that play over now time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Jorge Posada. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way to short. He's got it. Bob, the throw pulls him off the bag. Throw won't get him.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4 green double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed there and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Into the box now, Greg Nellis. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
David Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Phelps has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths.
Come on, Toronto.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Rosario on second. Posada is over at first with 1 away. Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now with the plate, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched.
Come on, let's hold them.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Little guy on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready for another chance. Mickey Mantle. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And he hits it hard to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1, here's the pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Striding in, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
From the stretch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Zach Britton answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Zach Britton.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Britton has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Britton has over 40 innings on his line so far and allows exactly 4 runs per 9 innings, a 4.00 ERA. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Behind 0-2 now. Britton pauses. Here it is on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance at hopefully.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 9-0. CANO, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot toward right center. Barfield is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, David Rosario, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bell is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, GRAIG.
Digging in now for the Yankees, GRAIG. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Get out of here, Yankees.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard down the line. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. Digging in, John Overrood. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Carlos Delgado.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Carlos Delgado. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle sprinting after it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The left fielder, number 11, GEORGE.
Into the box, George Bell, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Delgado, the runner at second with 1 away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is foul right side. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Joe Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Carter brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Right fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Jesse Barfield, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Back to first, but it's right over his head. One run is scored.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So striding forward now, Gabriel Moreno, and their runners at the corners now. Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-1 is the way this one ends. New York brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Luis Severino records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 18 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.